Hi and welcome. Have you ever wondered why it seems like all your friends find the man of their dreams while you keep reeling in all the players, the duds, the losers, and the skirt chasers? You know, the guys who will never commit, the guys who vanish at the first sign of trouble in a relationship, the guys who have more cheap drama in their lives than a low-budget soap opera. Maybe you're in a relationship, but it's one that's less than fulfilling. You know, the kind of relationship that makes you feel like you're constantly on a treadmill, that hamster on a wheel that goes absolutely nowhere. Or maybe you've experienced the feeling of having to constantly walk on eggshells to test the water to see who your guy is going to be today. Is it going to be Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde? And honestly, how many times have you invested in your moody, inconsistent, sometimes fabulous, but sometimes horrid man who you're just hoping will pull it all together one day soon? Probably more than you care to admit, right? I've certainly been there, and unfortunately, so have most women. And sometimes, despite trying our very best, we keep falling into the same trap of attracting the same kind of guy again and again who's just flat out wrong for us. And if you're like I was, perhaps deep down inside, you're worried that the longer you wait, the worse your chances will be of ever finding your one true love. Or maybe you're staying in a miserable relationship just hoping for the best. And at some point, maybe you've even vowed to give up and let fate find you a man because you're just too anxious to date. Trust me, if any of this sounds familiar, I can tell you I know exactly how this feels. I fell into all these traps myself. For years I struggled, and I mean I really struggled with all of these problems, until one day I discovered that the problem was me. Now at first this sounded like bad news, like I was the one to blame for all my failed relationships. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized I was the one who had the power to fix it. And that's when I set out on a journey to break this cycle of disappointment, to truly get out of my own way so I could let the love I so deserved find its way into my life. I can tell you that while my years in pain and struggle were awful, I mean really awful, I couldn't be happier than I am right now today. I'm a completely different person than I was before. And since that day, not only have I fixed my own situation, I've made it my life's work and passion to help other women break this vicious cycle, to find healthy, happy, fulfilling, true love. That's right. Today I specialize in helping women find the love of their life without having to endure painful, toxic relationships. And I prepared a short but powerful, free online course to show you exactly what I've discovered, so you can break out of your own limiting beliefs, negative dating cycles, and everything else that's keeping you from meeting the man of your dreams. Here's how it works. By signing up at the right and participating in my free Love Beyond Your Dreams training course, you'll quickly become an expert at recognizing the signs of emotional manipulation and abusive relationship patterns that womanizing deadbeats, phonies, and philanderers who litter the dating landscape subtly sabotage us with. And you'll also be able to be armed to the hilt with my step-by-step, almost foolproof method for attracting just about any man you desire. I know it sounds like quite the claim, but as you see, when you register for the free course, it's not as difficult as it sounds. Because once you know the secrets behind my Love Beyond Your Dreams system, you'll see that a whole new world is out there just waiting for you. Listen, I've coached thousands of women over the years. I know exactly what you're doing wrong. And more importantly, I know how to fix it. I will show you how to make some powerful yet small changes within yourself to find that perfect guy who will end up being the perfect yin to your yang. And you'll come to love dating and have more fun doing it than you've ever imagined. I promise in just a few short lessons, you'll become the chooser of which fabulous man gets to date you. I'm serious. By the end of this training course, you'll have the inside track to knowledge, which if used properly, you'll have you attracting just about any man you want and having him so enraptured and committed to you that all other women, regardless of their looks, age, and financial status, will be a distant second to you. Imagine having him, the man of your dreams, with an undying devotion to you and only you, forever and ever. I know at this point that might sound crazy, even a little too good to be true. I used to think the same thing, but I assure you, it's not. To find out for certain, all you have to do is to get your smart, savvy self signed up for my 100% absolutely free online course that I'm hosting. Love Beyond Your Dreams, Key Strategies to Attracting Your Dream Man. And shortly after signing up, you're going to discover the 3 must-haves to finding lasting love with that special someone who you're wildly attracted to. That's right. From this day forward, there'll be no more settling when it comes to dating. I'm also going to teach you a science for screening a guy before you even go out on a date, so you don't waste your precious time, and you will know if he's seriously looking for a relationship or just a good time or a hookup. And it all starts with knowing the 5 types of men you should consider dating and which ones to avoid at all costs. This will save you hours of time, frustration, and disappointment. I'm going to teach you the subtle verbal clues that will identify red flags that the guy you're dating isn't ready for commitment. No more of that hoping to see how amazing you are crap, only to realize months or years down the road that it's never going to happen between you and him, which, as we all know, can be so frustrating. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll spend 15 long, grueling years in the dating trenches before understanding what I was doing wrong and how to correct it. And one of the biggest lessons I learned is you can't change what you don't understand. And I can help you with this, because I know how frustrating life can be when you have everything else working for you except that love department thing. This is your chance to do something about it. So take me up on my offer. I promise you won't regret it. It's 100% free, and you have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain. Enter your first name and email address on the right and click the button to register for this free Love Beyond Your Dreams workshop. And I promise in practically no time, you'll find your special soulmate and a quality, evolved, emotionally healthy love that will last a lifetime. And as always, I wish you to have the love you deserve.